gonna talk about the things that you should not do when you are in your trading career. Okay, so there are stages of you trading, right? There's the first stage where you learn how to trade. Then there's the stage where you learn about psychology. Then there's the stage where you learn about money management. And then there's the final stage where you are now mastering everything and putting them together and then forming a strategy. All right. So it depends now basically on how truthful you are to yourself. That when you're truthful to yourself and not lying to yourself, then you would basically master those steps quickly. Some people take 6 months, some people take 1 year, some people take 2 years, some people take 7 years. Some people are even trading now for 12 years and still not profitable. And it's because they did not master those steps, all right, as they are now developing as traders and becoming professionals. All right. Now, why am I rushing? Because I want to, because people have low focus patterns. TikTok has destroyed people's focus patterns. That's why I'm extremely fast with this video. Now listen to this. The reason why many traders are not successful when they have passed all the stages is because many traders now make quick decisions of like, when I get this money, I'm going to buy this car. When I get this money, I'm going to do this. And when you promise those things and people hear about them and you put a due date, you're like, I'm going to do this day. Now it creates that pressure on you. Now you're no more trading based on the skills and your expertise that you've gathered for that time. You're now trading based on the demands that you've put on yourself. And now the problem is that you are now someone you need to manage. The market is someone that you don't know what will do. And then now they are not those two different characters. The market has its own character. You have your own expectation emotionally. And then there's the outside environment. Now you're dealing with three things: your outside environment, the market environment, and then the internal environment that you're dealing with, which is now you, the character. Now you, the character, has emotions, has feelings, has desires. You have all those things that you need, right? Then there is the market that is unpredictable. Now you will analyze the market and you will say that the gold is gonna buy, and what if gold sells? Or you're saying that Euro USD is gonna buy and Euro USD is not buying, it's selling. Now you have put a due date and say, I'm going to do this, and you're having all of these variables now, these things that are fighting with you psychologically. That creates failure. That creates a bomb. All right. It's not that you cannot trade. It's not that you are not profitable. It's that you have put too much demand and high expectations on yourself. That's why it's always important to understand when you deposit money in the market, it's not your money. That is the money that belongs to the broker. The money only becomes yours when you have withdrawn the money. These are things I've learned from my past mistakes. All right. You can literally have $1 million and still be unprofitable. You can still have $1 billion and still be unprofitable. It's not about the money now. It's about mastering yourself, mastering you, mastering the market, and mastering your expectations that are now the due dates that you have set. So you should be lenient with yourself. You should be realistic to say that I might do this when I get to the stage, but I'm not rushing. Now you're working together with the market, not trying to force the market. You should make sure that you are working together with the market. The market is there to help you reach your goals, not you forcing your goals on the market. Because when you say that, oh, I need 10,000 so I can do this and this and this, now you are going to force that 10,000 out of the market. And you are not working together with the market. But once your mindset is, I need 10,000 so I can do this and this and this, now you're like, okay, I'm going to look for A setups mostly, and I'm going to give myself a month or two. You get it? So now once you give yourself enough time, you are giving yourself enough time to trade. You're creating room for yourself to be profitable. And that's what makes a profitable trader. But now obviously you cannot do that while you're still at the learning phase. So you need to go back and learn. You need to learn how to trade the market, how to analyze the market. And then you need to learn how to master your emotions. And then you need to learn how to, trade with risk, your risk management. You need to master that. And once you have mastered all of that, then you can now come and be a master that is now, okay, I want to do this, I want this amount of money. So, you know, people like us can just come and say that we want 50,000 or we want 20,000, and then we can trade along with the market because we know what type of setups are going to give us that money. You know, I can literally even start with $100 and I can sit down and say, I need a month or two, and then I can make from $100, I can be able to make 20,000, right, within a month. Because the only way that I can lose is when my emotions are not right. That's the only thing. It's not about the skill anymore now. Now it's about the mindset. So those are the things that shift you from being a professional trader to an amateur, or from an amateur to being a professional trader. I hope that this video was not that long enough for your focus, because many people cannot really focus. Yeah, insightful information at CCI. God bless you.